If you have ever reached for a drink, a pill, or another substance to quiet a buzzing mind that never seems to switch off, this message is for you. Not everyone who struggles with addiction fits the same picture. Some adults are driven to substances by an undiagnosed or unmanaged hyperactive mind, a brain that craves stimulation, has trouble holding attention, and moves from impulse to impulse. For you, sobriety is not simply a matter of willpower. It is a matter of designing a life that meets the brain where it is and teaches it new ways to find balance. Imagine a brain that produces less dopamine than average. Dopamine is not just about pleasure. It is a chemical that helps us begin tasks, stay motivated, and regulate impulses. When your baseline is low, ordinary tasks can feel flat, and the urge for immediate, intense stimulation grows louder. Substances offer a shortcut. They spike dopamine, quiet the noise, and give temporary relief. But that relief is fragile. Over time, the brain adapts, tolerance develops, and what once calmed you becomes the thing stealing your life. The unique challenge for neurodivergent adults is that traditional addiction treatments often miss these underlying dynamics. Telling someone to just stop or offering general relapse prevention techniques can fail if they don't address the brain's need for structure, stimulation, and clearer pathways for impulse control. This is where specialized behavioral therapy becomes essential. At our center, therapists begin by listening. They assess not only substance use and history, but also attention patterns, executive functioning, sleep, sensory needs, and daily routines. The goal is a comprehensive understanding of how your brain organizes, or struggles to organize, the day. From there, therapists design individualized coping strategies that are practical, measurable, and adaptable. A core element is structured routine. Structure is not punishment, it is scaffolding. Carefully designed daily rhythms stabilize dopamine signaling by creating predictable wins, short, achievable tasks followed by immediate, non-substance rewards. Therapists might introduce micro goals, 5-minute focused work sessions, brief physical activity breaks, or timed sensory grounding, each selected to produce small dopamine boosts and reinforce success. Over weeks, these small wins accumulate, retraining neural pathways toward healthier patterns. Impulse control is another focus. Cognitive behavioral techniques are tailored to the neurodivergent mind. Environmental redesign to remove temptations. Implementation intentions that transform vague goals into specific if-then plans. And replacement behaviors that satisfy the brain's craving for stimulation without the harms of substance use. For example, a sudden urge can be redirected into a brisk walk, an intense 60-second breathing exercise, or a brief creative task that offers immediate sensory feedback. Therapists also teach skills to manage the sensory and emotional dysregulation that often accompanies hyperactivity. Mindfulness practices are adapted, made shorter, more active, and integrated into movement. Because long, still meditation can be counterproductive for a brain that needs engagement. Social supports are arranged to provide accountability and companionship without judgment. Medication management, when appropriate, is coordinated with psychiatrists who understand the interplay between neurodiversity and substance use. Recovery for a hyperactive low dopamine brain is not about erasing who you are. It is about building a life that channels your energy and need for stimulation into sustainable, meaningful activity. It is about creating routines that reduce chaos, strategies that anticipate impulses, and a therapeutic relationship that validates both struggle and strength. If you have felt unseen in conventional treatment, if sobriety has felt like a battle against your own wiring, specialized behavioral therapy can offer a different path. It acknowledges the biology, addresses the behavior, and equips you with tools to thrive. The promise is not perfection, but progress. A sober life where your mind is quieter, not because it is numbed, but because it is well managed, well supported, and finally thriving.